Welcome to lesson 1 of the Derby Dust, how to teach a child to do a Pinewood Derby car. And today I have with me Brandon. And how old are you, Brandon?
5.
Alright. And are you ready to build the Pinewood Derby car?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so we have our Pinewood Derby block. We have our kit, right? So let's put our wheels and axles aside so we can go ahead and work on the block. Can you do that? Okay, move them out of the way. Good job. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw an outline onto the paper, and then we're going to draw a basic shape, which is today we're going to do a wedge, like this one, right? What's it called?
A wedge.
Yeah, a wedge. And we're going to do a wedge, and we're going to draw that, and it's one of the simplest Pinewood Derby cars to make. So we're going to go ahead and start laying it out on the paper. Once we do that, we'll transfer what we've drawn to the Pinewood Derby block. There's 2 ways you can do it. One, we're going to just draw it right back onto the block using some points that we've marked on the paper. And then you could also, if it's more of a complicated design, cut it out, glue it onto the block, and then cut it out. But the difference is you'll have to sand off that glued on part. So go ahead and take the marker. Here you go. Take the marker. Open it up. And let's trace around this wooden block. Alright, trace all our edges. Wow, you're good at tracing. Gonna do the end. Get a little closer on the end. There you go.
Ending.
Yeah. Alright. So let's pick up the block and see what we got.
Okay.
Awesome.
Voila.
Okay. So, do you think you can use the ruler to make a shape like this?
Probably.
Okay, let's try it.
And
So which part's going to be the thin part? Yeah, the front. Okay. Which part's the thick part? Front or the back? Huh? Which part's the thick part? The front or the back?
front.
Front is the front the thick part?
No.
No. What's the thick part?
Back.
Yeah, the back's the thicker part. All right. So you already put it down there. You already knew what shape you're going to draw, right? Okay. So go ahead and trace the ruler.
Trace.
Stand up straight. All right. Good job. Okay. Let's put the cap on the marker so it don't dry out. Okay. We don't need to trace all the way around. But since you already did it, go ahead and put the cap on the marker. Okay. And this is the part we want, right? So we're going to mark using our block where the slots are, where the wheels will go. Okay. So go ahead and mark where the wheels are going to go on ours.
On there?
Yeah, just put a little dot right where the wheels will go. There you go. Good. So now we know where the wheels are going to go. And the reason we did that is so we can mark where the weight's going to be on our Pinewood Derby car. So can you put X's on the Pinewood Derby car where the weight goes? Because it goes in the back, right? Okay. So go ahead and put it on your Pinewood Derby car right here. The one you drew on the paper. Okay. And then draw one more. Alright. And the further back you have the weight, the faster it's going to go because it pushes it down the hill. Okay. So let me have the marker. Okay. And so we're going to use this paper, and we're going to mark on our block where our Pinewood Derby car goes. Okay. So come here, mark this, son. Other hand. Mark right there. Draw a line. Yeah. No, mark where we put the line so we know where the wedge goes. Need a little help? Good. Okay, and let's do the front side now. And we'll move it a little bit. Come over here to the front. Look over here. Can you draw a line up? All right. So now that we have our line up, right, you can see where the line is here and here. Can you put the ruler back on this wooden block to do that? And draw that line? Yeah. So draw your line all the way across. Good job. All right. Now, look at your paper. Do you see where to put the X's for our weight? And then one goes in the front. Right there, right? Yeah. Good job. Okay. So, put the cap on so it doesn't dry out. Okay, we always got to take care of our tools. And so we now have a Pinewood Derby car that has a wedge shape. Okay. So what's the next thing we're going to do?
Put drill.
Yeah. So our next lesson is we're going to drill out the Pinewood Derby block. We'll pick our drill bit out, clamp it in, and drill. Can you say thank you?
Thank you.
Thank you for watching Derby Dust video.